Another day for decisions by the governor. We'll look at what he used his veto power on today.
Plus, celebrating signing day. This time, though, it's not about the athletes.
And later, a new survey examines women's role in agriculture. We'll look at why, coming up on the 10 o'clock news.
Powered by the Montana Television Network. This is the 10 o'clock news on KRTV, Montana's news leader.
Thanks for making us a part of your Wednesday. I'm Tim McGonigal.
And I'm Shannon Newth. The governor continues to take action on bills passed by the 2019 legislature. Today,
Steve Bullock vetoed a bill meant to encourage installation of fiber optic cable in rural Montana through a property tax abatement. That bill would have created a 10-year property tax abatement for newly installed fiber optic or coaxial cable that supports high-speed internet and cell phone service. The abatement would be available for companies only if they reinvested the savings in more cable installation. Supporters said the bill would encourage more installation of this cable to bring high-speed internet and cell service to underserved areas in rural Montana. But Bullock said the measure creates a tax break for big corporations to do things they're already doing in Montana. He also said most of the breaks would go to companies installing new cable in cities rather than rural areas, and that other property taxpayers would pick up more of the burden. The governor's veto means the bill is essentially dead.
A prominent Billings businessman who served as state director for U.S. Senator Conrad Burns in the early 2000s is in jail tonight, facing federal charges of defrauding one bank and attempting to defraud others out of tens of millions of dollars. 47-year-old Todd Kapser was arrested and charged with conspiracy to commit wire fraud and one count of wire fraud, as well as one count of identity theft. The U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York said Kasper misled a Canadian financial institution into lending him $43 million and then tried to scam other institutions when he fell behind on that loan. Kapser is a former trustee at St. Vincent Healthcare. He faces up to 42 years in prison if convicted.
A Great Falls native has thrown his hat into the ring to become Montana's next Attorney General. Rafe Graybill officially announced his campaign on the steps of the Cascade County Courthouse today. Graybill is currently Governor Steve Bullock's chief legal counsel. He says he's worked to fight dark money in politics and protect Montana's public lands.
That's ruining our elections.
And we need an Attorney General